Hey guys, here with another episode of Trainer Confidential. Got Donnie here. How you doing tonight, Donnie?
Doing all right, man. How you doing?
Doing okay, okay. It
Good,
was
good.
nice today. It was cold but nice,
Yeah, it
so
was. We had some sun up here.
yeah.
Kind of odd around this time because typically we don't get sun till after the 4th of July.
In the state that always rains. So, but yeah. So I took it. It was cool. It was cool to work in. So I want to start off with a few things. I want to start off some updates on some guys their show lineup. So I want to start off with Good Vito first. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up some pictures. So Good Vito. He is going to be doing the Detroit Pro and the Arnold Brazil so far. So that is his
Is that a
and
progress pick?
yeah, that's a progress pick. Yeah. Well, it's February 17th. I don't think I could find anything sooner than that.
Okay.
Uh so yeah, and he's 5'7", by the way. Just in case everybody's wondering. But yeah, so good video Vito. I believe this is about the same time. But yeah, he definitely needs some more conditioning, but he's gonna do some damage this year, I
Yeah, how
think.
many weeks out is he right now? How many weeks out is he?
Oh man, I'm not sure when those shows are actually.
Okay, no
The
problem.
Detroit Pro. He's not anywhere close right now, as far as I know. Uh, but yeah, he's gonna do some damage this year. We're gonna be watching him because he didn't compete last year. He had a bunch of stuff going on. I think he actually had some criminal issues going on last year or something. Something
Hmm,
had to do with I don't know what it was. It was some stuff like that. But anyway, we're gonna see more of him this year, at least two shows anyway,
that'll
that he's gonna
work.
be doing to qualify for the Olympia.
Let's see him size up against some other folks.
Right, right.
See how he really stacks up, and everybody looks good by themselves.
That's exactly right. So I want to go to another guy that looks really good by himself and around others, Sergio Olivia Jr. So we all know he's been training with Yates lately. He's up in that neck of the woods. He's been putting on a lot of size since we last seen him. But what he's going to be, he's going this year, he's going to be doing the Empro Classic Spain Pro, and that's June 15th and June 16th. The
Yeah.
following week, he's going to, it's Flex Weekend Italy Pro. And then on July 7th is Mr. Big Evolution Portugal Pro. So the cool
Okay.
thing about him is there's this podcast he was doing, and that's where I got my information from. And he wanted to specifically do the Spain Pro because he wants to go up against Crizzo. So I like that because what his last show was the California Pro, right? I think that was his
Yeah.
last show. And
So the question is, if he wins one of these shows and qualifies with Olympia, is he going to follow through with the rest of them, or is he just going to power it down?
yeah, that's a big question there because you're right. I mean, we got some time from July. He can take the rest of the year off to go for the Olympia, but our prize money went up. So those are at least $20,000 shows. I think Spain Pro I think is a $30,000 show. But yeah, so he could potentially make some money. So is he going to take the money or or just win one and concentrate on Olympia? I'm not sure what his plan is as far as that goes. What
Mm-hmm.
do you think would be his best execution for that?
With a brand like Sergio Olivia, I mean, he we would expect him to be further along than he is right now. I know he's had some things going on and stuff,
Yeah, yeah,
and he's got all the weapons. He's just got to really just hunker down and I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
yeah,
Especially under Dorian. Dorian is kind of a no nonsense type of person. I'm not saying that he wasn't a no sense kind of guy, but this may be something that he might need. He's always had the potential. He's always had it. You
yeah,
know, he's
yeah.
just got it. It's time for him to really shine now.
Well, I ever since he's got with Dorian, that's made me have really high hopes for him. I think is set on a path, and I think he's out for blood, is what I think. And
Well,
so
we're going to find out. All I know is that if he does manage to get it together and stuff, I know he's had some things going on. I mean, he could he could he could really seriously represent.
yeah, yeah. Well, you know he's high intensity training. He's almost puking in a trash can. It's definitely training with Dorian. So I want to go to Carlos Thomas Jr. Next. So I know we talked about him last week. This is a little closer update of his giant legs. Anyway, Carlos, he's going to be doing the Brazil Pro.
Okay.
So that's what his next show is. And he should be doing the tech. He's doing the Texas too because we already talked about that. He's doing the Texas also. But yeah, so that's his next show. Really happy to see what he's gonna look like. He already looks great right now.
Yeah,
And look at
let's
the
see what
size
happens
of
when
his
he
legs.
really slices this up. You know what I mean? When we see
Yeah,
the deep separation and stuff. He's got to get some of that Kai Green type of conditioning, and
yeah, yeah,
he'll be in business then.
yeah. He's got the size. He just needs those deep cuts in there, and yeah, that's gonna. He's 5'6" by the way too, so he's a little shorter. Okay, so I want to go to next. I want to go to some Arnold Classic updates. I want to start off with Classic first, actually. I want to go to
Sure.
Ramon. This is our latest update on Ramon. And he's the front runner, you know. He's still one I think is gonna take the Arnold for Classic, but he's just shredded like he always is.
Yeah, he's definitely the front runner. He hasn't lost anything at all since he
No,
competed, even at the Olympia and stuff. So
no, he is
it's
fizzled.
amazing that he's able to keep that up.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, so but he's got some people trailing him. One of them I want to talk about is Wesley Vissers. We're gonna go to him next. This is the latest update. This is 50 minutes ago, as a matter of fact. Lighting isn't the greatest, but his conditioning is on point. We can't see his legs right now.
Right. But the thing about is I've seen his legs and stuff, but he does not have the legs that Ramon has though.
No, that's his downfall is his legs. He
He
just
does
doesn't have
not.
that sweep.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I want to go to a couple other pictures of him just to show you guys what we're talking about. Oh, those aren't very good pictures. Here's a picture here. Well, that's not bad on him right there. That's not a bad.
It's not bad, you know.
But yeah,
It's
look at
not.
Ramon's here. Look at that sweep he has right here compared to his. His kind of round or his is more rounded out.
Actually, um, Visser's quads, they kind of remind me of just the shape of them. They kind of
Hmm.
remind me of Andreas Munzer's quads.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. I haven't looked at it like that before. Yeah, you're right. They are like his. And we got Urs. Urs kind of has similar legs. And Urs is also doing the Arnold. So we got all three of those guys, and we got Breon. And actually, I'm going to be touching on Breon next. And Breon is looking pretty good too. So it's the same picture. That's their latest on Breon there. I kind of see Dino taking first. As far as second, I think that would be a toss up between Vissers and Urs, would be my guess. Now, third place, what are we thinking there? We got Breon, we got Ruffin, there's a lot of guys there. Third place, I'm not really sure about. I would say it would be probably Ruffin or
I would say that's a bit of a toss up right there. I wonder
yeah.
how old Breon is. What's his age?
Oh, what is his age? I
Yeah,
don't know
he's
what
been
his age
around a
is.
while.
Yeah, he has. He does
I would
look
not
he
be surprised if he's a Masters.
You think so? You think
I
he's
don't
that
know.
old?
I don't. You know.
Huh. I'll have to check in on that.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Yeah, I am too, actually, not you say that. He does look a little older in the face though, for sure, huh? Dino is in his 20s, I believe. And Urs is in his 20s at too, I think. Or Visters and Urs. They're both young.
Yeah,
They're both all
I
young.
think Breon is probably the older one of the group and stuff. So
I think you're right, yeah. Huh. Okay, now I'm gonna go to open. We got some open updates. I want to go to first of all, I want to go to Raphael here. Now, Raphael is looking nuts. And I think I changed my order after we go through the open. I think I changed my order of my top picks for the Arnold too because of his update.
Just razor thin skin right now.
Yeah, yeah, he does. Look at that. And
Yeah,
he's from Brazil too. So we got him, we got Horse MD, and we got Dino, all from Brazil. So I mean, you think he could go? Well, let me go through the guys and see what you think about third place. I think we kind of know who first and second are going to be, but who's going to take third? And it's going to be he's going to be the front runner. Then we got Horse MD as a side shot of his obliques
of
here.
likes. Yeah.
So I want to go to a couple other Horse MD too. This one he kind of looks flat in the chest. I think just how he's sitting, but he is conditioned like crazy too. There's Milos. Oh, and by the way, he is 272 pounds right now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
He don't look it, does he?
Oh, looks
I
pretty
mean, when you look
impressive.
at him next to and actually he's 5'8" too. So Milos must be like 5'5", 5'6" or something like that.
Milos is. I think Milos was like maybe 5'10", five
Oh, is
nine.
that right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably up on a platform. That's why he was posing.
Yeah.
But his uh his side shots are some of his best. I would say that his worst shot is probably his back double bicep. Uh he could use some work on that, but his back, I want to go to a back lat spread too of him. I think it was right down here. Let's see here. There we go. There's a back lat spread. But he's got some just serious, huge and cut legs. Like his legs are just nuts looking.
Yeah.
I mean, go back to well, I mean, I could go to any one of these really. So my toss up in my head is third is going to be between him and Raphael, and
Okay.
I'm thinking that Horse MD might take third, and if he
Yeah.
took third, I'm thinking fourth would be Raphael, and I'm thinking fifth would be Holland's Head. That's my well, no, I haven't even got the Antoine yet, actually. We got to look at Antoine first. Forgot about Antoine. Now this is some of the best condition I think we've ever seen Antoine in.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty. If everybody's gonna be bringing this kind of conditioning and stuff, it's gonna be kind of hard for the judges.
It's gonna be really hard.
Now you're talking about structure, maturity, stuff like that. Balance. If everybody's bringing in pretty much that same degree of conditioning, then all those other factors start coming in.
Yeah, and they're gonna be running them through it. I mean, they're gonna be on stage quite a bit, and they're gonna see who's gonna last the longest. Is basically how it's gonna. That's what the final windup's gonna be, isn't it?
Pretty much, it's
You're
going
gonna
to be
see who flattens out first.
how well they fill out. How much glycogen they got. In the muscles prior to that prejudging and stuff, and and who's going to start flattening out first,
Yep.
and that's why they run them through it.
Yep. Now, if we take Samson, that he kind of flattens out after a little bit, man, that could just the lineup being so deep could hurt Samson in even second place, maybe even. I mean, if he does
He's got
flatten
a
out,
Samson's got a heat. What he's got to do though is he's got to overwhelm that initial line out. He's probably good for about a good 3 4 salvos. He's got to do
yep,
his damage then, and then have the judges just call him to the side. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, for
Leave
top
alone.
three, something like that, yeah,
Yeah, but if it's close to where they just start running him and running him and running him, then yeah, then he may start running out of glycogen.
yeah, yeah. I bet you Milos has got a plan though.
Of course.
I bet you he's got a plan, and we might just see him up there on stage this time, just getting crazier, fuller as we go too. But we know Hadi Chupin is not gonna. He's not gonna level out. He gets better as he poses. So he's gonna be a hard one to beat. So that's why I got to put Hadi in first because of that reason. I got Samson in second. Uh, but I mean, all these guys, these top five are insane. So it's going to be a good Arnold, man. The 1 week out. What do you think? What do you think for in order top five? What do you?
I'm not going to give you an order, but like I said, I can give you the top three, top boy. But not the orders. I typically don't. I'd have to be pretty sure. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
it just
I hear you.
depends, man. I mean,
Yeah,
I can see Samson winning it. I can see Hardy. Well, I could see Hardy winning it. I can see one of the dark horses. Maybe no, I can't. No, I can't. It's right now. It's either Hardy or Samson.
it's Hottie or Samson. Yeah, so we
Yeah,
can agree on that for sure.
you know.
It's just who's gonna
But
who's gonna take it
I
over.
think it's gonna be interesting though. I really
Yeah,
do.
yeah, it's gonna be a good show, man. Uh, just go. What's the Olympia going to look like this year with all these guys? I mean, there's a lot more people competing. There's more money. Whereas last year we didn't have as many people competing. The shows were there was a few good shows, but for the most part, they were kind of there was one or two good guys up there, and that was it. You know what I mean?
I like the idea of winners of the because there's so many shows out there now. In order to get in, you have to win a show.
Yeah, yeah,
There are enough pro shows out there now. I can understand if there's just a handful, and then, of course, then you have to, you got to maybe the top two or the top three in each show or something like that. They qualify to Olympia, but now it's like a gathering of champions. You know what I
mm,
mean?
it is. It
Everyone is
is.
a winner of their perspective show. And basically, if back in Pumping Iron, the way Arnold explained the Olympia, it's like you get all the Mr. Universes, all the winners of the Mr. Universe, they get together to become the Mr. Olympia.
Mm,
And so Mr. Olympia is the best of the best, the winners of all the other universes.
mm,
Well, you kind of got that now,
you do. Yeah,
because now you have to win a show. Everybody that's going to be on that stage has won a show.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And between here, Brazil, well, there's lots of shows all around the world, pro shows. So
Yeah, there
and
are.
we got people traveling too. A lot of people are traveling for shows. People in Europe are coming over here. We're going over there. Same thing with Brazil. All that stuff. So, uh, yeah, it's hard to say what it's going to be like this year. It's going to be interesting. I bet all the shows are going to be pretty deep, and I bet they're all going to be pretty cool to watch.
Yeah,
Well, I think that's all we got for tonight. You got anything else you want to add?
that's it, man.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. What do you think? What do you think is going to be the top five? You don't have to put them in order. If you want to put them in order, that's
Nope.
cool.
Yep.
Uh, uh, tell us what you guys think. Also, classic. Do you think Dino's gonna win the title? Do you think he's not? Do you think Wesley's gonna win it? I mean, what do you think? Say top three for that is for classic. I'm kind of interested to hear what other people think about that.
Yeah,
And thanks for watching. We will see you next week.
absolutely.